Streaming all day, all night, we never rest. Representing Psycho Fox to the fullest, we the best. From the early days when he was just a small streamer, we've been there, supporting him as true believers. Through the wins and the losses, the comebacks and the defeats, Foxhounds unite, we won't accept no retreats. Foxhound Army, yeah, we got that might. Tuned in every stream, every day and every night. We ride or die for Psycho Fox, our fearless leader. The haters can't stop us, we the true believers. Ooh, yeah. Psycho Fox, our fearless leader. The haters can't stop us, we the true believers. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good evening. Hello. This is a lot of me on screen. And I still don't know what to do about that door. Like, I could put a picture on the back of it, but then you wouldn't be able to see all of it. I don't know what to do. Speaking of not knowing what to do, this is the official first ever Just Chatting stream. And we've used the category a lot, but like for watch-alongs and that kind of thing. And I wasn't being mysterious yesterday. I just had nothing planned. Hello, Justice, and hello, Ginger, and hello, Kimpler, and hello, Inscorer. Thank you for being here. How's everybody doing today? That AI song that silenced me, I can't even get over it still. It's amazing. It's so many things. It's terrifying. It's amazing. It's a banger. It's the scariest thing ever created. It's everything. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to be. I have nothing planned. Yeah, Kimball, it's ridiculous. But we did a watch along of Almost Famous earlier on in the Discord, and I love that movie so much. And like I said, saw all different kinds of things. I haven't seen it for a while. Going back to it today at this age, you know, relating to different characters, great stuff. I'm going to play Fever Dog in a little bit because it's a tune. Yeah, watching Almost Famous. We watched it, Justice, in the Discord, would you believe? And it was the extended cut. I'm more familiar with the non-extended cut. I think they call it the theatrical cut. But I do own the extended cut on Blu-ray, and I put it on, and like the Dumb and Dumber extended cut, I was like, these extra scenes are not very necessary. But this time, I really liked all the extra stuff. It was really, really cool. Just fleshes it out a bit more. Although the silent, the theatrical cut, I should say, I saw Silent's name and I said the word out loud. But the theatrical cut, we're talking about Almost Famous, Silent. The theatrical cut is a great, length and pace. But I really enjoyed the extra scenes. Silent, thank you for screening the silent cut, exactly. Thank you for screening Almost Famous earlier on. That film is amazing. And if you haven't seen it, watch it. I'm interested to know what you think about it. I have shown it to some people before and they've been like, but I do big things up too much. And Ash's reaction was interesting because coming at it from a whole different angle. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So what else has Cameron Crowe done? Apart from, yeah, man. Honestly, like I said, I was on a plane. I was like, another Cameron Crowe movie, brilliant. And I threw on Elizabethtown, and it was rubbish.
Just subscribe to the Psycho Fox.
I should probably move
change
that,
your
right?
locks. Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donating to homeless child some socks. But thanks to you, this doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
Thank you, dude. Oh, it's gone.
Whiskey on the rocks.
Thank you so much for that subscription. 6 month streak. Those are non-rookie numbers, Simon. Thank you so much, man. Oh, we brought a zoo. They bought it. They didn't bring it anywhere. Christ. Oh, sorry. This always happens when I had like a week off. Oh right, I did not know. Oh shit!
Subscribe to the Psycho Fox. You could have changed your life.
I love it.
Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donating to homeless child.
This is how you do a Just Chatting
Thanks to
stream.
you, this doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
You just sit back and just watch the hype train roll in. Thank you so much for that, Kimpler. Using your Prime 9 months, 4 month streak. You can do it on your phone. Yeah, they've changed it. Yeah, Silent, I've been looking for the. What? Where's the robot lady gone? Great. She couldn't even be bothered to show up to the first ever official Just Chatting stream. Thank you so much again, Kimpler. Thank you so much again, Silent. Yeah, I've seen some other rumblings about the Prime sub on the internet, but I don't know if it is going away. But let's keep saying that it is, and then people will be like, "Oh God, I better use mine now for this channel that we're on right now." What do you mean he's not a filmmaker? Okay, so yeah. I've seen Jerry Maguire once. It was fine. However, I was staying in a house for like 2 weeks in Canterbury doing a theatre, doing a play, doing the sound for a play. And I was in a house with the crew for like a couple of weeks, and we didn't really know each other that well. So I was watching the movie in that environment, and I think, it's sometimes important to come back to movies, different time in your life, like I said, different mood. And the movie can just be completely different to you. It's crazy. I mean, just like film reviews and game reviews. Now, we'll stick with film reviews. Ideally, I want to see someone's film review like 10 years after it's come out and they've rewatched it a handful of times. That's the only way to get a proper review. I don't think it's really going to work, for the industry and the way it works with the critics at the moment, but that's how it should work. Don't you think? Well, so there's a little use your Prime tab on the phone now, is there? That's good news. And now I think it's cheaper. It's cheaper on your phone, at least if you're on iPhone. By the way, download that emulator now. And like I said, for all Android users, I'm not going to name any names, although I have a pretty good idea who has an Android. Well, they're arrogant, aren't they? But yeah, that emulator that's on iPhone, it's pretty cool. Like to be playing No Mercy on my phone last night, and after I did post in the Discord, I did discover that it actually does crash after every match in No Mercy. But WrestleMania 2000, WCW NWO Revenge worked great. F-Zero X is. You see, what's the opposite of bait? I didn't put any bait out there. And look at Silent, the arrogant Android user. Still took it. Can't resist. Listen, Android phones are great. I remember borrowing one of my dad's ones 15 years ago to play around with the emulator and stuff. And I was like, wow, sick. But at that time, the emulators were like struggling a bit. This one, ooh. But yeah, I'm no Apple fanboy at all, and I think that's the way to be. These are tech companies; they're not our friends. And when Apple do, like when they took away the headphone jack and all the thousands of other things that they've done, fuck Apple. But obviously, I'm familiar with their operating system. What can you do? I'm not changing now. Because if you get a new iPhone, everything transfers over really quickly. So if I went to Android now, it'd just be a headache, man. There's only like 100 phone numbers on your SIM card, so that would be it. And I'm not copying them over one at a time. Can you imagine that? Having to do that back in the day. Well, like I said, I'm not an Android hater. I don't hate any tech apart from the Atari Jaguar. Oh, thank you, Smash, and hello, Smash. Yes, obviously, it being a Just Chatting stream today, the first official ever, we'll listen to some music. We're going to listen to Fever Dog in a minute. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier when we were watching the film. This is the only song that I knew of that had like the full version. Are you talking about Discord, Smash? Sweet. Yes, no, I said we'll do music for sure. We're going to do some music. I missed the train. Ah, shit. When's the next one? That's awesome, dude. yeah, feel free to post a link because I'd like to listen to that in my downtime. No, I just had the DVD that that everyone had with Kate Hudson on the front and the Blu-ray. But yeah, really enjoyed the extended bits today. If you've never seen Almost Famous or you've left it a long while, fire it up again. Although I'm not going to lie, Silent, when the three girls choose to deflower the 15-year-old boy, an eyebrow was raised for the first time ever. But it was a different time. It was a different time, and plus, as we all know, when it's the other way around, older woman, then it's nothing but
Nice.
the other way around. Not okay.
What?
You heard me. No, I'm not.
Shit! Did you see that?
Thank you for following Defund Human Resources. I really appreciate that. And what a message. Yes, because, like I said, nothing planned. But right before this stream went live, I found out that two more friends, their jobs are at risk because the gaming industry is so fucked. And what can we do? Because, there's more money. There's more money in gaming than ever. It's making more money than ever, a lot of money, and yet all the people that I know are losing their jobs. And I started life as a games tester. We were at Sega. We were on 0-hour contracts, and even that is obviously awful. However, we were all like, "This is how it is. This is how it is," and we just took it, and now look where we are. Okay, so like I said, I have a background in QA, so I understand how important QA is and how taken for granted they are. But now it's not. It's every position from QA to, every position on the dev team. Again, if you fire one executive, problems solved. But these $1 million companies, it's nothing new, but it's worse than ever. Let's save money. Let's fire everybody. Now, what can we do? Unionize? How does that work? You'll be surprised to know I don't really fully know what I'm talking about. It's I'm talking about the people who work in the game development side who make the games, and I just don't. It's dire straits, man. And I don't. Obviously, this is the industry I have the most experience in, but for every other industry, the turnover of staff cannot be this high, or is it? Is there any other industry that comes close to this? Because it desperately needs fixing. And then when I saw a Game Award thing tweet out the other day, "Hey, name your gaming heroes," and I just wanted to put, how about everyone who's been fired? Just because it's the video game industry, these people deserve to have job security and a decent wage to live on. Or is that just crazy? Maybe I'm just completely insane. Is independent games, yeah, the independent games. The problem that I have with that is that there's no space for me because I'm deeply untalented. I can't code for shit. Smash, when you say things like that in the chat, it makes me not want to play the music at all. So come on. There are no chat rules. Don't make me establish them. Please. I know you go into other people's stream and I get it, chat rules. Hey, be cool. Don't be mean. Don't bug the streamer with constant things, especially in his DMs. But I just say, hey. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Come on, man. But I just don't know what we can do. I want the games industry to be a healthy place to work, because it can be a lot of fun. Of course it can. And I've made lifelong friends in said industry. And so many people over the years have either been fired or left of their own accord you know, left the industry that they're the most passionate about to do something else that, hey, they're not super passionate about, but they're going to get paid well and they're going to have job security. But anyway, I already wanted to play Fever Dog before anything else. So we're going to do that right now. This is Fever Dog. Stillwater. A song about something I'm a bee. That's just a Queens of the Stone Age quote. Doesn't make much sense when you're probably a lot of movie clips in this music video. It's like, again, it's like what Punk said on the Colt Cabana podcast. You know, these people know that everyone wants to work in gaming because it's cool, so they deliberately make it as bad as possible. What, to balance it out? Fuck off. You know.
All right, come on, bring less out.
If you're you know, if you get into an industry that you're passionate about, why can't you have everything else
Stand right over there.
that other jobs have, and potentially it's taken for granted? Yeah. The songs are so good, man. Oh, full length. I think we'll be okay, because it's not just the film playing. Probably. Peter Frampton, do you feel? The film puts you into William's shoes so incredibly that you do look up to Russell like he is, and you think this is the coolest guy in the world. But he's not a very nice guy. Well, he's flawed, right? Now the drummer, is that his only, that one line that he has? The delivery of that line, first of all, but afterwards, his eye acting, and the plane doesn't crash. And Jason Lee's character looks a lot like the guy from Free, doesn't he? You know, they did the Wrigley's Spearmint Gun song. Yeah, I mean, again, Crudup, he does this role so effortlessly. And it's the best role I've seen him do by far. I'm not saying he's bad in other stuff, but he jumps off the screen in this film, doesn't he? I hate that shit. Fucking hate that shit. Yeah. Oh. So cool. It's so cool. And yeah, and in Elizabethtown they like shoehorn in a rock and roll performance of Freebird.
From the movie of the year.
But it's just not, you know, wasn't close to any of the performances. I was thinking even the band at the graduation, even that was great. What are the other Stillwater songs. Oh yeah. Now we know that one. Problem is, I don't know any of the other songs' names, but I'm sure we'll recognize. Sleepers, don't know it. But that's why we have you, the Lester Bangs of film, to tell us all about the films that we've missed. But yeah, it's not. None of them are playing the instruments, but from what I can remember, from like a special feature that they trained to play their instruments convincingly, and boy do they. And again, it's also accurate. If you've ever been in a band, it's too accurate. But the bassist thing, you know, the quiet sort of, the chill bassist, it's so spot on. A lot of the bassists, in fact, that I have met and worked with are like the one from Timmy and the Lord of the Underworld. I can't possibly turn off Stillwater, can I? Can't do it. Yeah, he's like, you guys stop fighting. Sleep is a bit controversial. Oh dear. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. So yeah, what else happens on these Just Chatting streams? Talk about me, I guess. Landed another acting role. Policeman number 2. I'm just doing my lines here. I'm a different type of cop. I'm from the streets, and I'm the last cop. You want to be messing with Ash? Welcome. We're talking about Almost Famous, the movie that you hate. I'm only kidding. But yes, I just said to Silent that my eyebrow was raised this time when I'm like, they're trying to sleep with that 15-year-old boy. And you know what? They bloody well did it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't know what that accent was, but I am joking. So what do other people do on Just Chatting streams? What do they do? Yeah, I'm not breaking up with you. The We Need to Talk going live notification. It's just because we're doing a Just Chatting stream. And what do you do on a Just Chatting stream? You talk. If it's an eye-catching going live notification, so sue me. But no, there's no important use. It's fine. Yes. Dumb and Dumber. So this is great because Ash has recently revealed herself to be one of those brilliant people who you meet in adult life, and somehow missed out on all the films. Yes, Ash is from Australia, but they do have films there, right? But it's great because, like, when I found out my cousin hadn't watched any films, I'm like, oh my god, you know. And he came around and we did like T2. I think the first film night was like T2 and Memento. And I showed him Star Wars for the first time because, you know, it's always the cliche is, oh, I've never seen Star Wars. And the first time, I met someone who hadn't seen Star Wars, I was surprised. But by now, it's obviously it's of no surprise. We have like 4 films here. Where? Who's Dennis Dribblewiz? What? Who have produced a lot of good films too? Oh, the Australians. Well, Mr. Sunday Movies at the moment covering Mad Max. And I loved it in when they talk about Mad Max 1, how it's supposed to be a post-apocalyptic, but it just looks like it was filmed in regular 70s Australia, which is exactly what I thought the first time I seen it. And when Mason mentions muffin break, Ash, and I've never been to a muffin break, I don't need to. I hear muffin break, I see a picture, I get it. It's an Australian kind of coffee muffin chain. Great stuff. And again, Ash, those guys are the best. Mr. Sunday Movies. So watch, have some national pride, Ash, and watch your countrymen. You've seen Star Wars, excellent. I'm gonna make Silent rewatch the Star Wars movie with me though. Which one? So we can debate about Jar Jar Binks. Well, all I said was he was a more important character than any of the ones in Rogue One. Kimbler, that's what I said. Sorry, Mr. Sunday Movie. Oh, kind of fun. Yeah, you were talking about something completely different. Sorry. My brain is not good. Not anymore. I take it when you say you have seen Star Wars, Ash, you are talking about the best trilogy. The only trilogy that you should be watching. And that, of course, is Phantom Menace. Rise of Skywalker and the animated Clone Wars. That's the holy trinity when it comes to Star Wars trilogies. That's the only one I'll watch. No, let me change that. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones animated film, and the cut of Jedi with the Cerveza Crystal adverts in. That's the only Star Wars trilogy that I will recognise. I'll be cold and dead in the ground before I recognise A New Hope. Well, it's what I really believe. I think, you see, when nostalgia is involved, now let me finish before you jump down my throat. When nostalgia is involved, it's tough. But I think Phantom Menace is still my favourite from the original trilogy. But again, I was like 13 when it came out. 12, 13. And that's still, I remember thinking, oh, I'm quite old now, compared to when I first liked Star Wars. But I was still like, but even when I go back, it feels more like I don't like Attack of the Clones and 3 because the only argument I've heard for 3 over the years is, why don't you like 3? It's super dark and pretty, it's spooky. But I don't think it is. I really, episode 3 was like, oh man. In the last 5 minutes of that movie, it's like George Lucas has gone, hold on, we were supposed to be telling a long, slow story in these new 3 films of how Anakin goes from good to bad. And it, and not only did that feel like it kind of happened at the last, but like all of a sudden they're on the Rebel blockade runner from the 70s, just like at the end they're like, oh shit, we better throw some old Star Wars stuff in there so the film's like, you know. But Revenge of the Sith is very, very funny. That little kid obviously is brilliant. But I was watching an old Mr. Sunday Movies video the other day actually, and what I mean by Lucas kind of trying to do everything to set up for the next 3 films. Like when Anakin jumps over Obi-Wan and in one swipe his arms and his like he chops everything off. And you're just like, we could have used our imagination and been like, okay, well, Vader over the years, he loses he takes a few hits in battle. No, it's all got to happen at once, and it looks ridiculous. And that last fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin that goes on forever, and it's just a CG meh. But yeah, episode 1. No, you see, that's how episode 1 makes me feel the most out of the prequel trilogy. That it feels most Star Wars. However, I was younger when it came out, and I don't really want to watch any of them. But I do remember watching Attack of the Clones and like, oh no, I'm done with Star Wars. I hate this. And then even like Boba Fett's there, but it's Jack, and you're like, I hate all of this. But I tell you who I don't hate, Lambda. What's going on, dude? Welcome to a just chatting stream. So I'm just sitting here and chatting. I Don't know what to do. Oh God, what do we talk about? Exactly, Mr. TJD. What do we talk about? Thank you for liking my tweet to Seamus, because man, do you know what? Like, I think everyone's having a go at Seamus because he's come back with a little extra weight. First of all, yeah, I'm still carrying a bit of holiday weight myself. Yeah, from Christmas 2018. So get off his back, and and TJ and Tej. Think of how big the people are who are sending those messages. And I'll tell you something else. Seamus is the man for laughing at himself in that tweet. Great stuff. And he is even more the man for going out there without a shirt on, because he could have just worn a shirt. Obviously, people would have been like, what's he hiding? But he's just like, he's out there, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And I'm so happy for him, because to stay in wrestling shape, I was going to say, is a nightmare. I've got no idea. It must be a nightmare. Those diets, the weightlifting. He is Ash, the Irish one. And he was shredded, and he's come back. I think he's just got married. He's come back, and he looks happy, and he's put on some weight, and who the fuck cares? Let's get rid of the stigma, because coming from someone who yo-yos themselves, I remember, like, I had a little bit of a bad period in my life, and when that happens, oh boy, do I like to eat. And I saw someone that I hadn't seen for a while, from Sega actually, and you know, nice guy, but absolutely said, you know, sometimes emotionless, what other people would consider to be socially inappropriate things, spectrum involved, whatever. But I see him for the first time in a long time. He goes, "Hi Chris, oh my God, you put on loads of weight." And I was like, yeah, great seeing you too, dude. I just think, you know, already had so much time for Shamo for so many reasons. The Total Divas. Oh, we're not watching that shite. Classic. But like I said, he tweets out, "Go on, give me your best shot." Whaleness. I love people who can laugh at themselves. I love self-deprecating humor. And Seamus, you're the man. Do you know what, Seamus? Put on even more weight. Put on even more weight. And then just fucking be happy. Yeah, do you know what? Healthy that's what it's all about. And I want someone like Seamus, who's given how many years to WWE? It's gone quiet now. You know, so he's been keeping himself in wrestling shape for 2010. You know, so we'll say 14 years. And now he's getting to enjoy some cakes, you know, some burgers. Father, Father. Yes. And it's awesome. And like I said, you know, I say cheers to Seamus. And do you know what? To all of you as well. Clink. Yeah, man. I remember in my first full year back of being, you know, a full-time wrestling fan. You know, watching Raw every week. I was like, yeah, Sheamus, whatever. The Irish John Cena, as they've been pushing him for a little while. But he had a feud with Big Show that was pretty good. So I was like, man, fair fucks to you, because you just had a pretty good feud with Big Show. And then he had a few matches with Cesaro not long after that were great. And I was like, this guy is great. And, you know, he's Irish, so automatically good in my book. I did, but I think I'm not sure if Smash is gone, because I didn't play the song immediately. Did I punch him in the face, Ash? No, I just felt bad about myself. I just salt and I was like, but again, even though at that time I didn't know anything about autism, you know, I got it. You know, everyone's different, and some people are gonna say, "You've gone fat." As if I was gonna go, "Oh my God, you're right." Oh, thank you. I nearly said his name. Thank you for pointing that out, because I wouldn't have known, and I would have gone and bought some size waist 32 jeans. I would have gone, what's going on? Oh yeah, I remember. Got back in 2009. Yeah, I was catch Mania always, the Rumble if I could, and just drop in and out. I knew all about, you know, I was kind of loosely following Punk. It's all thanks to Punk, that son of a bitch. Yeah, I rewatched OSW's All In review last night because I wanted to relive it, and you know what? I had a great time at All In, because as OOC says, you know, if you're not like in the first 4 rows, your view's never going to be spectacular, but the atmosphere and just being there with my mates was just a great time. You weren't there, were you, Simon? And it's the most... Oh, shit! Well, I don't have tickets this year yet, but it didn't sell out. So close to the time, you know, I might be like, you know, why not? It's super close to me. And, you know, atmosphere is great. Yeah, my mate. Good time, man. You know, like... It is a shame that the card wasn't as good as it should have been. Like, I was just reminded that we didn't get Kenny Omega in a singles. I'm like, come on, Kenny Omega in a singles, man. It was the first time I'd seen him live, so I would have preferred the Cash the match there. And then I watched their All Out thing. I was just reminded, man. Two pay-per-views back-to-back weekends. It's just so. I didn't even watch All Out properly. I think the only version of it I've seen was the OSW review, because I do just remember being like, man, I've just gone to Wembley. No, I'm not buying another pay-per-view. No, absolutely not. And they really should have combined both those cards and just had it all in. Because are they going to do it? Well, precisely, Simon. You know, the fucking Death Rider that Mox finishes Orange Cassidy with is one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and we might have to cue that up. I'm going to cue it up. This is so cool. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. I had no idea that there were more songs. I just thought it was Fever Dog. And I downloaded Fever Dog on bloody Napster, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, but I don't. The back-to-back. I don't. Are they good? They're doing it again, are they? I don't think it's a good idea. Because I think I was busy, but it was just like. I was just like, no. And then I was like, I'll get to it at some point. I just never did. Where's history? All little ad previews.
I want to go to heaven in a wrestling ring.
Me too, Terry. Oh. But yeah, it's I can't remember if they play the audio from the bump, but you don't even need to see it because yeah, this will probably get me. Fuck it. Going well with this music. Sounds like the era of Orange's entrance music anyway. What a bump. Orange Cassidy is. Oh, he sliced it with a razor blade, Ash. Anyway, this Death Rider. Look at this! Look at this! Oh, God, yes! How do you do that thing again when you... Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, God! Again! Shit! Again! Fuck yeah! Amazing. Don't you think? Ash, we've told you about the razor blade thing before. There's nothing wrestling fans love more than explaining to a non-wrestling fan how they do the blood. They're like, yeah, they slice their forehead open with a razor blade because they're mental. Oh no. I want more fever. I want more still water. Bucket. So cool. Yeah, bump is when you fall on the ground. Or any move. Taking any move is they call taking a bump. Because they all of every wrestler's favourite Mr. Man is Mr. Bump. That's why they do it. But yeah, Orange Cat. The first time I saw OC, I'm like, yes, this guy. I'm all about a bit of this guy, and you know, I'd seen like his shtick and loved it, but I hadn't seen him fully like let loose in a match. And then the first time I saw him was like, yeah, Kimpler, he's got everything. What? I thought you were just saying how funny he is. It's so funny watching him as Fire Ant. Oh, his Chikara character. That's so cool. Well, I watched Hot Wet American Summer for the first time last year because of Orange Cassidy. It was alright. But I'm glad that Paul Rudd is now at least aware of OC, because everyone should be, shouldn't they? Really, it's a 2-night thing WrestleMania does because it's a script. Yeah, and that's back to back. I know, like 7 days apart sounds like it would make more sense because you get to rest. But you know, if pay-per-views were every week, they wouldn't be as special, and that's the thing. I told my wrestling fan mother, that wrestling you like is on again, and her partner about play. You mean your non-wrestling fan mother? Just show him that footage of Punk, just blah, 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 blah. And you'll be like, oh. Oh yeah, well, what I want to know is who told Orange about, who got Orange onto Gladiators? And speaking of Gladiators, I hear they're the American Gladiators, Kimpler, and the American Gladiators is coming back, so we'll do that as well, and probably won't do those live because that's 1 a.m. over here. But, the Hot Wet American Summer show. Oh yeah, there's a show. I didn't. I don't. But it's not happened yet, Silent. The best bit, my favourite bit in Cocaine Bear was when Orange Cassidy's music played. They are fans. Oh wow. Well then, someone's got to smarten them up, brother. Come on. You say well, come on, Mum. You want to be a mark all your life? God. Yes. Let's see if we can find out who turned Orange on to Gladiator. I mean, maybe it was just hearing about Jet, and who can be mad at him for that. Who are your favourites? Oh, I love Charlotte Flair. Yeah, and Moose. Huh? The original Odd Couple, Charlotte Flair and Moose. Well, Silent, doesn't that just show, doesn't that speak highly of their taste and how varied it is? They like all the different flavours of wrestling, from, you know, Charlotte Flair to Moose. And I think we need a stable, don't we? A stable with Charlotte Flair, Moose, and Lambert's mum as the manager. Could be the new Sue, Lambert. Think about it. And I forgot that Tony Khan did his speech at the end of, man, the atmosphere in that building was great, you know. It was so great. I was surprised when MJF said we're doing it next year, or Tony Khan. I was like, but at the time I was like, everything's great. Everything is great. My toe is bruised currently from kicking a chair too. Why did you do that? Oh, I see how it is, Kimpler. Oh, okay. Is anyone else thinking of doing this? Is anyone else thinking of getting their injuries in now so they have a very convenient excuse for not signing up to Gladiators like the rest of us? Kimpler, they're bringing it to your home country, and now look what you've done. Were you trying to find a new, brilliant, safe chair spot? Because chair shots to the back are always quite underwhelming visually. And even though some people are bringing back chair shots to the head, that's not good. So watch out for Kimpler. Just going for a Van Kimplinator, clearly. And I respect you. Although I just probably should warn you at this time that the only time I've broken a bone is when I was doing some sort of wrestling kick at work, and I shan't ever be doing that again. Well, you never know. If it's a hot crowd, I might just have to. Hey, isn't it nice when you find out, you may be thinking, oh, I'm no good at this, I'm rubbish at this. But then we learn that even the greats like Kimpler are human too, and they will stub their toes like the rest of us. Imagine if a big muscle man was trying to kill you. I haven't got that emulator. Download that emulator. Because yeah, DS games with the touch on your phone, pretty great. Now I've got a Switch, obviously, and I've got an analog pocket. But the times of taking like portable gaming systems out and about with me, unless I'm going on an aeroplane, are like so far behind me. And yeah, you can use like and again, I know none of this is new to Android people. The wonderful group of people that you are, because they never announce it, do they? In a smug way. Oh, iPhone is it? Yeah, I'm on Android, mate. Huh? It's really interesting that you say that, because I saw a WonderSwan video not too long ago, and I was like, I don't have one of those in my collection, but what am I going to do with it? No, but that's awesome. You're living my dream, Silent. They're not backlit, are they? There's like an advanced model, but I think that was just color screen and not backlit. It's a handheld console, Ash, that was made by the original creator of the Game Boy before he passed away tragically. Rest in peace, Gunpei Yokoi. It was it from Namco or something? I think it may have only ever been released in Japan, but yeah, handheld console. But yeah, without the backlighting, because I love my Neo Geo Pocket Color, love it. But I do want to put a backlit mod in it, because when you go back to those consoles, the Game Boy Advance, the Neo Geo Pocket, and you have to angle that light, going back to that, it's like, how did we live like this? I didn't have to worry about that because I grew up in a Game Gear household. So yeah, we flew through batteries quick, but the screen was self-illuminating, so you can play when you're supposed to be going to sleep. I never had the TV tuner though. I wanted the TV tuner so desperately during the time that Channel 4 was airing WWF pay-per-views, because think about that. But it never happened. Hey, Silent, I can't find the button to download the AI songs that you made. Am I missing something very, very obvious? I definitely am. But yeah. I can see copy song link, and that's it. So let me know, because I want to get those downloaded. Yeah, Bandai. That's why I said Namco. You can mod the Wonderswan with an eye. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you say you can mod something like a Wonderswan with an IPS screen really easily, apparently. But would it be really easy for an idiot like me? Do you have to do any soldering? I have done some console maintenance, but again, anything that doesn't involve soldering. If it involves soldering, you probably don't want me to do it. Well, Lambert, I got a TV tuner with a whole bunch. I got like a job lot of Game Gear stuff off eBay, including a TV tuner. And the TV tuner was delivered to my house on the very day, I shit you not, on the very day that the analog TV signal in this country was turned off. So it was completely useless. I was like, I've got one, can't do anything with it. And the aerial, it's got the longest aerial you've ever seen. It's crazy, dude. Because, you know, it's all coming out of your little Game Gear. I nearly said Game Boy. One of those people goes, are you playing Nintendo? It's a Mega Drive, actually! Well, Simon, you do it. And just tell me about it. But I do have, it was a bit tragic. So get ready for tragic news. We used to take our Game Boys into school. Obviously, we were cool. That's what cool dudes are gonna do. Yeah, we used to play our Game Boys in an area of the playground that was called Geek's Corner, and we still continue to amass there. It was a great corner. Anyway, used to take the Neo Geo Pocket Color in as well, put it in the Blazer pocket, and it must have caught the zip on that pocket, because there's a big old scratch down the middle. I have bought a replacement screen over the years, never been bothered to fit it. And the Analog Pocket is so good. However, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say the Analog Pocket, by the way? Are you guys familiar with Analog, the company, first of all? Not the TV signal, which I can no longer watch. Yeah, anyway. Ash, let me bring you up to speed. Analog make new consoles, and they use FPGA technology to basically recreate an old console, the Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Mega Drive, as they say in Australia. The Analog Mega SG is like a little console that's replicating the Mega Drive as closely as possible, so you can put your old cartridges in it, but it's got HDMI output, 1080p, you can mess with the video settings, you can put an SD card in there with all the games, all that kind of stuff. For someone like me, an old nerd, it's brilliant. So this is their handheld console, the Analog Pocket. It's a huge hit. They, you know, analog, but these are like high-end products. Like they come out and they go like that, and then they're on eBay for triple. And I've got their Mega Drive, their Super Nintendo, and the NES, and their Nintendo Entertainment System, the NT Mini. Their original run had like actual parts from an NES motherboard in it. That's how closely they, you know, they say that I don't work for them, I should do, but they say they go for authenticity and compatibility. And if you live in a PAL territory like England, like Australia, it can run our old Mega Drive, our old SNES games at full NTSC speeds, and it's so cool. But the Analog Pocket, which plays Game Boy games, and it's so amazing. It's what I've done, like the Metal Gear Game Boy, any Game Boy stream, I use that just because I like using external hardware that's as close to real hardware as possible. So it plays Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games natively, but they sell these cartridge adapters for Atari Lynx, TurboGrafx, Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color. However, then you've got this handheld device with a cartridge thing on it, and then the cartridge goes in the top, and then you're looking at a kind of quite an unstable, not really a portable experience, if I'm honest. So like I'd love to play, because I've got those Neo Geo Pocket Color cartridges, and I'd love to play them, but I don't really want to do that wiggly cartridge balancing act on my Analog Pocket and I'm not going to be putting a backlight in my actual Neo Geo anytime soon. But like I said, with the SD cards, you pop them in these analog consoles once you've got the jailbroken firmware. Precisely, Silent. You know, you don't want to be fucking around with any of that. But at the moment, Neo Geo Pocket Color is not supported in the jailbroken firmware. So once it is, but yeah, like I said, my Capcom vs SNK Match of the Millennium cartridge, I'd love to pop that in there. And actually, my other main cartridge on my Neo Geo Pocket Color was obtained by my father in a Malaysian market for probably $1. And it's got 12 games on it, but it's double the cartridge size. So it would be like this tall, and I'd be walking around and... Anyway, think about that image, because somehow we've done an hour of just chatting, which means it's time for the adverts, everybody. But don't go anywhere. Seamless. Seamless. Don't go anywhere. More of this stream, whatever it is, coming up in a bit.
Control their appearance, but no force in the universe can contain the power and the fury of Rock Lord. Shaking, quaking, crashing, breaking, Rock Lord, powerful living rock. We sold separately, new from Tonka.
Wow, Bret Hart.
Hey, give me an extra large pizza with pepperoni, mushrooms, and extra cheese.
Hey, Hitman, how about a second extra large for only a toonie?
Yeah, I want to crack the cardboard.
You can win over $1 million in prizes. Order any 3-topping pizza at regular price. Get the second same-size pizza for a toonie and your chance to win.
Crack the cardboard with Pizza, Ontario's #1. Just tell them the Hitman sent you.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
발라 먹으니까 실감나게 맛있습니다.
두 날개 더 주세요.
와, 뼈 없는 닭튀김. 이건 모를 거야?
뼈 없는 닭튀김.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
롯데햄 냉동식품.
Where's the cage? The rematch doesn't need a cage. And this time, first to 100 wins. What the hell? Come on! Look out for this one! Who is on fire? Henry is on fire! Let's go win!
Manta Force, searching the universe for Earth's twin planet. The Manta Wolves, the Manta Sharks, and the Manta Hawks, led by Commander Quest against Major Vex and the Viper Squad. An entire space battle force in one gigantic ship. Manta Force from Bluebird.
Enter Strange Worlds of the Imagination, Monday at 4:45 on ITV, and join an exciting quest stretching your mind beyond its deepest, darkest dreams. But beware, dangers lie en route, for this is Nightmare. Nightmare, a unique real adventure in an amazing fantasy game. Join the quest, and with courage and cunning, every challenge can be overcome, and a way can be found through the deadliest dangers of them all. But remember, only the brightest and the best will survive. The journey begins Monday at 4:45. The journey that is Nightmare.
Are you worried about the $20,000 you've got in the commodities market?
Nope.
Are you worried about a corporate takeover?
No.
Are you worried about going bald?
Nope, not yet.
Are you worried about a floppy disk losing all your accounts receivable?
No. No. I'm not worried.
If you had 3M diskettes, you wouldn't have to worry. 3M floppies are certified 100% error-free. No floppy's more reliable. 3M diskettes, one less thing to worry about.
It was advertising football, of course, Ash. Get out there and play some five-a-side or something. I don't know, Nike. You know, one of them things. Holy shit. Richie, as I live and breathe. Thanks so much for bringing the raid, and thank you for giving Richie that shout out. How the hell? Oh yeah, let's watch that other video. Not the Fresh Pots one, but the my man KG, because this is the real reason why I have to call out Jack Black, is because I know he's hogging the spotlight. You know, when's it Kyle's time to shine? I don't know, but this is the first official Just Chatting stream. Hello, I'm Chris, Chris Fox, the Psycho Fox, if you don't know me, and but you clearly do know Richie, and lucky you, because Richie's fantastic. How you doing today, Richie? What's been going on in your world? And I've always said this, Richie, you've got such a beautiful aura, and it is purple. It's purple.
I'm here showing Mr. Kyle how to write a hit. I'm giving him hit lessons.
Dave, there's one thing I've admired about you, ability to churn out the hits. And you said to me one time, and I'll never forget this.
You said I only write hits?
I only write hits. And I thought, you know what? That's true.
Yeah, I ain't lying. Because you know what? The deep cuts don't keep the mansion running. To keep the mansion running. That's the deal, you know? Here's the thing: is most white people dance to the lyrics. So here's what you got to do.
That's interesting.
Is write some like heartfelt. Don't think about a groove. Think about it like it's a bumper sticker.
Okay.
You know, life's a bitch. Life's a bitch.
An immediate hit. Life's a bitch.
Life's a bitch. Life's a bitch, but keep on trucking. Life's a bitch, but keep on trucking. So that's what you do. You got to pay off.
It's so good.
Yeah. You start with the riff, because that's going to be the most recognizable part of the song, right? Right.
Okay.
And then,
There's
you know,
another
that's
one.
the first, maybe you don't say it. Maybe that's a bitch. It always has been. I'm a guy who was a has-been, but now I'm a big star. Got a car, got a bumper sticker on the back. It says that's a bitch. That's a bitch. That's a bitch. That's a bitch. But keep on trucking. That breakdown in the first.
Oh, Richie, it was so good. I've seen it before many times. I don't know, one of my favorite times watching it. I'm not going to lie, it got me right here.
Aerosmith writes the hits. And you know how they do it?
I'm okay though.
Well, here's the thing. Listen to any of those songs. It begins with the chorus. The song is all chorus. Love in an Elevator? What's the verse to that song? There isn't one. It's Love in an Elevator.
Whoa. That's the verse, David.
He's got a gun. It's right. So it's chorus, chorus, pre-chorus,
And I
chorus,
thought
verse,
KG was
chorus,
amazing in that bit
pre-chorus,
in
chorus,
Almost Famous.
chorus,
I think that's all new. I don't
It's all
remember that
chorus.
at all,
Don't
really.
bore us, get to the chorus.
Don't bore us.
Don't Bore Us, Get to the Chorus is the name of
You know
Roxette's
what?
greatest hits album.
We did it. We kicked
So-
it out with Dr. G. I've learned more in these 7 minutes than I have the entire weekend.
Where's that other? Oh yeah, there we go. I hear the Amy Winehouse movie that I'm in is uneven and not very good, but it's not my fault. That's got nothing to do with me. I did my job. And let me tell you, the catering, that was a nightmare. There were so many supporting artists, extras, and it was nuts, man. There was not enough seats. When they served lunch, it was fucking chaos, and everyone's just kind of like grabbing what they can and eating on the floor, and that's just the life of being a movie star, baby.
There was once when we did Saturday Night Live, and Christopher Walken was the host.
Amazing.
And he comes up and he's like, he asked us if the accent was on
you guys seen this?
Foo or Fighters. And we know who he is. Like, of course, we know how he speaks. And we said, the accent was on Fighters, actually. So he goes up.
How did he ask you? How did he ask you?
I'm not going to say that because he goes up, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters. Because I knew that's what happened. I was like, don't say, most people say Foo Fighters, but the way Christopher Walken says it, Foo Fighters.
So great. So great. Ooh, yeah, Richie, I tell you what, man, throw it on again. Throw it on again, put on the extended cut. What a great way to watch after, you know, knowing the original as well as I do. It's like, oh, brilliant. And like I said, when you know a movie well and you do see a different cut, you're like, but that's why we have both cuts. You know, if you want that extra, the flow is not the same, the pace is not the same, but yeah, go for it. I think that I've still got my Simpsons DVD box sets. They're so cool for many reasons. First of all, you get all the episodes, Disney Plus, but also on I think it's like from series 5 or series 6 onwards, you can put the deleted scenes back in the episodes. How cool is that? Extra, brand new, old, good Simpsons. Incredible. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in the extended cut. You know, it's not like, yeah. It's not like just that extra scene or two in Terminator 2 or something like that, though I do obviously love that version with the Kyle Reese scene. Ash, what was the Terminator situation? You haven't seen the Terminators? So, great advice from Silent, and that advice was, Chris, don't stream Back to the Future on your channel. And I like that advice, so we won't do that. But there's got to be a film that's up there that Ash hasn't seen that we can do on stream, because I'd love that. But then the problem is this guy. You know what I mean? I was bad enough in the text chat earlier on. You just downloaded well, probably can't do the Terminator films on here, but wasn't The Room the one of them? We could do I don't know. The Samurai Cop watch along that we did, it lasted on YouTube for a while, but they have taken it down now. Bastards. Which is mad, because you can watch the movie on YouTube. So go watch the movie if you want to watch it. Like, you don't want to watch it with some guy you don't know in the top right hand corner. Stage left. Yeah, you don't want that. Hey, what's up, anime? Oh, sorry, yes, what have you missed? Absolutely nothing at all. Actually, can I change my answer? What have you missed? The best goddamn stream that's ever happened. The greatest event to happen not only on Twitch, but on the whole internet. Nay, the greatest feat that human beings have ever achieved in the history of mankind. That is what you missed, anime, and it shall not be repeated. Don't go and watch the VOD just to see if it was as amazing as I said it was. Clearly it is. I'm not a liar. You know, it was ridiculous. We cured all of the diseases. We put men on Mars during this stream. So, no big deal, really. I don't know what the story of Ricky O is. But that's why we've got the Lester Bangs of film. Silent. I was going to look up movies on YouTube, but yeah. It's crazy, Kimpler. I've always thought that was weird, because it's been happening for a while. I remember being in the computer rooms at university, because I don't have a computer in my dorm room. I don't know why I said dorm room, because that's not what we say in this country. It's Kimpler's fault. Anyway, and there were like new Queens of the Stone Age songs in a live recording, and I went onto the website and it was like, sorry, Yahoo Music says you can't play this song in your country. I just remember thinking at the time, I'm sorry, I was like, sorry, isn't this the worldwide internet? It's not that. Yeah, I typed in WWI Yahoo Music and it didn't work. What a great point I was making there. Never mind. But yeah, well, I mean, this country, this country and its laws. I did look at Rishi Sunak's face yesterday, and I did think you should have been shoved into more lockers at school, man. Or maybe he was shoved into too many lockers, and that's what's making him, you know. Because isn't it nice when you introduce legislation like the smoking ban that he's brought in? You know, isn't it great that he went, well, I woke up one day and I thought, oh, actually I do care about other human beings now, for the first time. So I want to protect their health. Give me your lunch money, nerd. Probably not, Kimpler. Yahoo Music probably doesn't exist anymore because of those kind of shenanigans they were doing at the time. You know? Bastards. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to get rid of smoking, I mean, the booze next, right? And don't smoke, obviously. However, probably get rid of alcohol as well. And Rishi Sunak just loves Demolition Man. And so that's where we're heading. Which I guess is fine. There are pros. No, you can't swear. Can't have sex. Yeah, Ash posed a question to me earlier, which I thought was very interesting. It's like, surely there's something more interesting to do than have sex. And I was like, Ash, pray tell, what's more interesting than that? I've got to hear this. And what was your answer, Ash? Like, play some Monopoly or something? What? I've twisted it a little bit. But listen, it was they. Well, you saw the film. Well, hey, Yahoo's still going, isn't it? Yahoo's still around. Darts. Women, no thanks. But give me that 180 and yes, I'm interested. Yeah, that's funny, wasn't it?
A woman.
That's right. But yeah. But Ash, it was a different time, you know, it was the 70s. Like, 15-year-old boys were losing their virginities to 3 women at once all of the time. Weren't you there? It was great. Because sometimes I've seen like fashion and, you know, maybe house decor left over from the 70s, and I've just thought, ugh. But I guess there were advantages. The 70s, well, Silent. That's why you famously love brown and orange so much. On sofas. God. Hey, it's all about hindsight, isn't it? Like, some of those hairstyles that I've lived through. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. Maybe I didn't. But there's a picture of me in my grunger phase. Yeah, what phase, am I right? You know, for life. But I've got the 2 t-shirt thing on. T-shirt over a long sleeve. And the t-shirt over the black long sleeve was a tie-dyed black and orange Papa Roach shirt. Show you the picture? No, I don't think so, ever. Maybe in the Discord. No. I'll have to see. If it's as bad as my memory is telling me that it is, absolutely not. But yeah. Black and orange tie-dye, Papa Roach. well, I mean, you guys clearly came into this stream for the first time and you're like, this guy knows about fashion. And you were right. So have a time. Well, the thing is, it was they were from Camden, of course. And it was like 2 for a tenner. So I was like, yeah. Two tie-dyed shirts for a tenner. Black and it was not good. But you know, I had to represent Papa Roach that day and every day. I had a buttoned black shirt that just had Papa Roach on the pocket, and I wore that to my friend's sister's bat mitzvah. And he said, I can't believe you wore that Papa Roach shirt. And I was like, you just don't understand me, man. I'm losing my sight, I'm losing my mind. Yeah. Sometimes I do get a lot of DMs. But hey, I love the enthusiasm, in a way. Ooh, from like 1993. Well, you've got me beat there, Silent, because I have my Triple H shirt and my DX jersey, and they are both from the year 2000, and I still wear them. I lost them for years and years and years, and we found them in my parents' loft not too long ago, so that was great. But other than that, I don't have any clothes going back that far. I wish, because I had this amazing I had lots of Sonic shirts, but I had this really, really great one. It wouldn't fit me, but not a day goes by when I don't think about it. WrestleMania 24 football jersey, excellent. Again, in my parents' loft, that's where Richie's jersey was. They're all up there. Again, though, Kibler, like I was talking about with that guy who said, wow, Chris, you're fat. You know, you never know someone's story, what they're dealing with, and so on and so forth. But yeah, don't spam messages into my DMs, please. Unless I'm really bored, then I might welcome it. You should put the shirt on, Silent, and do that comeback stream, right? Make it happen. Where did everybody go? Jabody G. How does he do the small eyes? Jabody G. There we go. Oh, Richie, you want to hear my Matt Healy impersonation? Hey ho, hey-o, hi say hi on Heiko. I hear it over, hi say ho. There you go. Don't like menthols. Don't like menthols. My neighbours loved me. Yes, Kimpler, and they love Jesus Christ. You got it in one. Yeah, no. They, honestly, I am so lucky with this place. No neighbours on that side. Neighbours on that side, but they're not on the side of this wall. So drumming now, no. Singing loudly all the time. Because I said you can't. I don't ever disturb you guys, do I, with any noise? And he's like, no. And when I first moved in, I said hi. They're the loveliest neighbours in the world. I was like, hey, what are your opinions on loud drumming? And he was like, not a problem at all. My two sons play drums at church. I was like, absolutely exactly what I was looking for. That's so great. Test their love. I don't know Hot Teacher. But I am hot for you, Richie. Man, how do you do these just chatting streams? Oh no, you've got that. Man, ludicrous. Okay, does anyone else watch Hot Ones? Because for the last 4 or 5 episodes of Hot Ones, Sean Evans has been going, and this is the series finale. And then there's always another one. Anyway, Luda was on, and he said, Ash, absolutely check out Hot Ones. Ash, What have you been doing with your life? No movies, no hot ones. Just Coheed and Cambria and Diddy Kong Racing. And Koala Man. Yeah, but he said that to... Yeah, he said it to Shakira, Conan... And I just think, are you just saying this to every guest now, Sean Evans, to distract us from that story about you dumping your porn star girlfriend when everyone found out? Sean Evans. Hey, Pobody's nerfed. Pobody's nerfed. Anyone want to watch slap battles? Anime? No. Well, I mean, if you've got if you've got a clip of like one devastating slap, well, they all are though. Terrifying. No, because I'm not a psychopath. Come on, Richie. Come on, mate. I don't know how this has happened, Kimpler. Well, to be fair, I've done a lot of streams now, and sometimes I talk too much and I'm like, oh shit, back to the game. But yeah, it's always nice to have that thing there. You know, when I've said something and then you're like, and now back to the game. But you know, been wanting to do this for a while, chatting stream, big camera. Even though the barber, I don't know what happened, but this haircut is terrible, and I'm still doing this. So, sorry, and also you're welcome. Maybe, here we go. All caps, yeah. See? I only watch devastating slap compilations. Do people want to see some slaps? Speaking of which, here's Loz. Loz, that's quite a compliment, man, because I remember when I started going to the gym properly and I was like, this is cool because podcasts, but I can't do it at the gym. I need...
No!
motivational music. But Loz, if you like, I can try and talk at a rhythm and a pace to sort of match you on the treadmill. And I can intermittently just say, come on, Loz, 2 more! Just randomly in the chat. But that's Loz there, keeping fit and supporting his friends on Twitch. So I think that's what they call going above and beyond. Now, I will be seeing Loz on Monday.
No. Well, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have a better one for yes, considering he says a lot of no's. But I thought it was... Anime, why don't you post a devastating slap compilation? But man, you know, after a fit, it's like, ooh, I don't know. Knowing me, yes, right guy. Yes, so I'm seeing Loz on Monday, and a few other friends. You may know them. A certain Crashing Boars. So a certain nothing special, just a man by the name of Cheddars. Anyway, sorry to cut a long story short that shouldn't have been a long story, but I made it a long story because I like to talk anyway. I'm watching the Dynasty on Monday with the lads, so sadly I will not be able to watch along and chat in the Discord, but we all tried to meet up for WrestleMania, and the trains in this country said no, so we're meeting up for AEW Dynasty. Did I say Dynasty? It doesn't matter. Does it? Does it? Does it? No, exactly. Yeah, see? It's Sunday. That's right. But I'll be watching it on Monday. After work. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I was talking to Steve briefly earlier on. Loz, he said, yeah, it should be good. I'm like... And he said, I don't know much of that. I said, Will Ospreay, Daniel Bryanson. What else is on the card? Swerve Joe. What else we look at? Why is it Mercedes wrestling? I think they're completely dropping the ball with her. Completely. I think also, sure, Okada's not been around, but should they be doing something a bit more with Okada? Just present him as a bit of a bigger deal. But yeah, what the fuck is happening? What is Mercedes doing? What are they doing? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, whatever. Ooh. I need to have a quick bathroom break, everybody. Yeah, at least Ospreay being featured properly, I would say. Like I've been moaning about on this channel, I would like better builds for these matches, better feuds. So I wish they were doing more in that vein with Brian and Will. But I'm still excited for the match. I just need these builds to be better. I need, you know, it can't just be matches, because that is the reason. There's a myriad of reasons, but that's one of the reasons why WWE is so on fire at the moment, and it's because of the Cody story. What has the tagline been? Finish the story. What's Mercedes' story? Does she not want to wrestle anymore? Because she's just doing these WWE scripted promos. That's odd. Yeah, I just think I don't know why she's not wrestling, man. I think it's a bit strange. Wouldn't you have her on this card doing something? My Wi-Fi is causing the stream to be like 16 seconds delayed. Oh man. No worries, Anime. I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes the delay is just ridiculous. Sometimes I have the stream on mobile and maybe on the console, you know, for messaging and watching, and they're just at completely different times. Yes, you restart that router. I'll take the bathroom break now as well, because I need to. So we're going to come back, so you won't miss anything this time, Anime, and nobody else go anywhere either. I'll play some ads. Fuck it, why not? Although it's not an official advert break, but yeah, yeah. See you guys very shortly.
When is too much too much? To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks, all served up with the latest graphic technology, Morphmation.
No more.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level? Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
Fishing's a life for me, out on the deep blue sea. Sail away, big fish, little fish. Where are all the...
Oh, careful, Herb.
Nothing to worry about. I have a long-lasting Duracell battery. I'm so strong, nothing can outlast me.
Bad news, Dad. The fish has a Duracell battery, too.
Oh, boy. The Copper Top. No battery is stronger, longer. Good thing I got a long vacation.
Oh, man, check out that thing, man.
What do you want to do with it?
Let's launch over it.
Who wants a body massage?
What did he just say to us?
Mr. Body Massage Machine. Go.
What the hell?
Body massage.
G.I. Joe!
Wiggly worms, you just can't catch us. Wiggly worms, you just can't catch us.
Match out terrors for the cards.
You just can't catch us. Wiggly worms.
Jake Rockwell, Ace McCloud, and Doc Terror each sold separately.
Trouble in Forever, Jake! Energize assault mode! Let's do it! I name this Doc Terror down! Centurions! Take this! Energize the power mode! Bombs away! Fire! Now Doc Terror falls! Right, Jake? Right, Ace!
New Centurions, Jake Rockwell, Ace McCloud, and Doc Terror come as shown, each sold separately.
Oh, they certainly are. And thank you, Ronald Reagan, because we got some great cartoons to sell the toys in the 80s, like the Centurions. You know, did I miss the AIDS advert? That's a shame. If I didn't, then pretend I didn't say anything. and it'll be a surprise. Where's this slap compilation anime? Where is it? Because I'm getting a bit... like I said, maybe. Well, now I've got to play it. Ah, okay. It was up next, I think. We'll play it now, then. Yeah, here it is. You'll know this. You'll be like, oh yeah, you are the best. It's their opinions.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds.
It's
The
real.
AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. But AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question: why take diet pills when
you
you
can enjoy AIDS?
AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
You won't get jittery. So if you were worried about getting a bit jittery when you get AIDS, don't worry about it. In the YouTube Discord. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know that. You've seen that before. Silent. That's like E-Bombs World kind of time. That's like pre-YouTube. Well, no. The adverts from like the 70s or 80s, but yeah. Everyone had it on their computers at uni. All the weight loss talk. I mean, it seems like it isn't real, but that was real, man. Crazy. Oh right, yeah, Discord. Right, yeah. I'll get better at these just chatting streams, maybe. Yeah, sorry, Simon. Did you tell me how to download those AI songs? Because I can't see the link to do so. Okay, so what's the next big film that we're in the education of MASH? And to be honest, what a service that's being provided here, Ash. I'm not sure if you said as big a thank you as perhaps you should do to Silent and by extension the rest of us. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Silent. You DM'd them to me in a Discord. Yeah. Cool. Oh man, we'll watch a few of these. These fucking pictures, man. These guys as well, like slap fighting it's crazy that it's come along now with everything we know about concussions. That being said, here's some dudes getting hit in the face. Fucking Jesus! No! Like, I'm no timid guy, but I like watching wrestling because it's not real. And the few times I've seen UFC, like I don't really get a kick out of seeing people punch each other in the face, and apparently that makes me the weird one. Now, here's some more dudes getting hit in the face. There's 8 minutes of this. Is this how you spend your weekends, Anime? Do I need to stream more to stop you from? Because if you watch enough of this, you're going to be like, I could probably throw quite a good slap. And the next one who looks at me funny. I didn't even see that one. God fucking dude! Man, you're not gonna... This is gonna fuck you up, man. And like I said, this is not from like 20 years ago. Dude, like to bust someone open with blunt force trauma is crazy. This isn't Brock Lesnar's elbow going into your forehead, because that's still blunt force trauma, but hey, there's kind of like a sharp point to it. This is incredible. Anime, I don't have to imagine the ringing because I've got severe tinnitus nowadays thanks to drums and loud music. So now when in a game or a film or a TV series, when they do that loud ringing, I'm kind of like, can you actually not? Because I don't currently have the ringing right now. It comes and goes. But don't, Wow. Christ, did you see the shape of his head? Bro. I mean, listen. Whatever people want to do with their own time and their own faces, absolutely fine. Knock yourself out. And do you know what? I think they just might. Oh, but God. I mean, those slaps are so hard that I'm getting, I can feel a bit of them residually. Crazy, man. Silent, The Sound of Metal is the deaf drumming movie, correct? Because I like that movie. I wanted a bit more during his drumming phase because they're very different movies, but have you seen It's All Gone Pete Tong? Of course, Silent has seen every movie. But yes, I think a lot about the way they handle deafness in that movie, because it's kind of a little bit similar thematically, obviously, but very different at the same time, because that's like a comedy from the early 2000s. So there's, the gross out humor and a cocaine badger. But I think the stuff they do with deafness is pretty cool. But yes, The Sound of Metal. Yes. And I have thought about that this year and last year when I've just been dealing with hearing stuff. But the good news is that I apparently have not lost any hearing because I went for the test. But yeah, the tinnitus is it's always there. And I saw a little Dave Grohl interview clip, and he was like, I can still hear really well. Like he was saying, if a cymbal's kind of I'll just quote him. If a cymbal's not bright enough, or something, or a guitar's a little bit out of tune, but if he's in a loud room and someone's talking to him, he can't. He struggles, and that's what I'm dealing with now, because it's crazy. Drumming in my teenage years and my 20s and my 30s. No, in my 30s I was using ear protection by then, but man, teenage years, early 20s, there was none, and the strength of like a young set of ears is crazy, because as Silent informed me, those bones degrade over time. So even though it doesn't hurt when you're young, I know, right? Newsflash, everybody, protect your hearing. Whoa. It's just another one of the once in a lifetime moments that we've broken on this Just Chatting stream. It's crazy, dude. But it's completely manageable in the place that I'm at, and now I can protect going forwards. What I really need is the professional stuff. I think it's by a company called ADS. No, not AIDS, but they're the molded ones that all the professionals wear. And I was like, because I asked the guy who did my hearing test, I was like, how do I? And he said that's the kind of thing. And I was like, yeah. I thought that'd be your answer. The bespoke, expensive, one of a kind hearing protection service that they have to mold on your specific ears. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, that'd be great one day, but not right now. But what I do now is wear these in-ear ones and the noise cancelling headphones on top, and that seems to do the trick, which is great, because I was going through quite a lot of pain, and I was like, okay, I guess that's no more drumming then, which was quite sad. And I did think about The Sound of Metal, and I did think about It's All Gone Pete Tong, and I did think about the Cocaine Badger. It's all his fault. It's always his fault, isn't it? Oh, Star Wars. We were talking about that. Oh, brilliant. We could do the Star Wars holiday special at Christmas time. Damn it. Okay, so yeah. Let's go back to my original joke. The best Star Wars trilogy is Phantom Menace with Cerveza Crystal adverts in, the animated Clone Wars, and the holiday special. Hey, no. Look, I know about comedy. And you can go back to a joke that you've made an hour ago and add bits to it. That's what George Lucas would do. Yeah! I did it. Brilliant. What else on the Just Chatting stream? I'm going to finish the stream and be like, ah, shit. I was going to talk about this and this and this. Although, like I said, I didn't really have a plan, but that always happens anyway. Ah, shit, I should have said that. Has anyone been to medieval times? Oh, anime! Now you're talking my bloody language, all right? So, obviously, saw it in Cable Guy with Jack Black in it. And you never guess the kind of... Actually, no, yeah, he's got like Soundgarden shirt. He's playing the rock character, Rigaroo. But, yeah. Because of the movie Cable Guy, on a family trip to Florida in 2003, my brother says, let's go to medieval times. And I'm like, yeah, let's bloody go to medieval times. And I had a great time. I thought the food was, pretty good. Free refills of beer and Pepsi is all you really need. But because of the fact that you're in an audience watching a show, the serving wenches don't come around as often as I think they probably should. I was blown away by the fact that the menu was also a napkin. So as you can see, it doesn't take a lot to blow this mind. I was like, menu napkin, that's genius. Of course, just like they had in medieval times, menus printed on napkins. How many drinks did I have? Oh, bloody too bloody many. Too many, mate, yeah. I was like, I had a Pepsi and a beer on the go at the same time. It was great. But yeah, we were in the blue section, cheering for the Blue Knight. I did film some of it on a camera, on my home video camera that I got off my 18th birthday, also in the year 2003. 2003, good year. And our Knight didn't win, and I was quite disappointed that they didn't call my brother and me down to do the Kirk and Spock fight. But, we can't all be winners, I guess, just like our Blue Knight wasn't. But yeah, I was just... You go to America and they just do shows, like, so well. Just like that, the medieval times, the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review that we've spoken about recently. They just get it. The Americans, they know how to put on a show. And, let's be honest. If there was a medieval times in England, it wouldn't be as good, even though England is where knights come from. Because I've... Can I just shock you? I go to Hooters for the delicious food. Genuinely though, Hooters food is great. But they've got a Hooters in England, and I don't want to get any fucking way near that place, because I bet it's a shithole. The dragon legs they serve. Like, yeah, the food itself was, very simple. It's supposed to be medieval food, but, it was like a hunk of meat and some potatoes, and I was having the Pepsi and the beer, and there were knights jousting, and I was like, fucking America. America, baby. Thank you, Richie. I mean, because it sounds like a joke. Oh, I only read Playboy for the articles. But honestly, the food in Hooters is great. And I'll tell you something else. But again, I'm a fanboy of American food, aren't I? But again, the Hooters in America, the quality of food there is better than a similar kind of eatery over here. It's just a fact. I'm so sorry. Here's a song that isn't Queens of the Stone Age, but it's by Joshua Homme. I still call him Homme because I think that whole Homme thing is a troll, a bit of a troll move. This is a song from the movie The Dangerous Lives of Altar Boys, which is actually an alright movie. But here's the song all the same. Let me know what you think about it. This was on Spotify, but one of those songs that's gone now. Great.
Saw you in a way, but that's another life. Maybe they're the same. I wonder where you...
I just realised I'm in full conversation mode. I'm like, hey, let's stop and listen to this song. But again, another game-changing thing about Hooters was that there was a whole roll of kitchen roll on each table. Now, I use a lot of napkins, and I guess some people may think that makes me weird, but those people who don't use napkins, what's going on your hands, man? Grease City. Anyway, a whole roll of kitchen roll. Trailblazers. God bless you, Hooters.
You are yesterday is gone, but it ain't far away.
No, Richie, it's a musical.
I guess it's far enough.
So yeah, Richie, you will let, if anyone needs a spot on Matt Healy impersonator, you're gonna pass on my details, yeah? Please. My God, you're greasy.
I'm older in my head. My innocence is gone. I have the book you read to help me carry on, but a price to pay to feel like you're alive. I was blind when he said it's all the same.
I think this is Nick Oliveri as well, and Brad Wilk on the drums from Rage Against the Machine. The Verve. The Verve Wishes, mate.
He said, but he was wrong. I'm your Jezebel. On my way to hell.
Joshua Om. That's what we used to call him. Like I said, I think the homie thing, I don't know. It sounds weird. But yeah, speaking of music and me playing music, might be trying to join a band for the first time in, I don't know, too long. I don't know, 10 years-ish. I did do a jam with a band with a bunch of people from work, and we were going to do it again, but then BAM! Pandemic happened. War were declared. It certainly is, Mr. TJD, and I don't know how many people know the follow-up to Ghetto Superstar by the one and only Praz. But we all remember what Praz did with the chorus of Ghetto Superstar. It was very much Islands in the Stream, sung different. Blue Angels, correct song. But yeah, if you like Grease is the Word, then listen to this. I learned all the lyrics to Ghetto Superstar on an hour-long family car ride once, and I've never gone back and done the same with Blue Angels. I'm sorry, Praz. Isn't he in jail now? Yeah, chorus is great. But that's because it's Grease is the Word. Yeah, so if Grease comes on, I sing the words to Blue Angels, obviously.
cause I'm automated like flying faders on the knees. Locate the object, pinpoint my moving target. Pray for them and bless them like Sister Margaret. Got more alumni than the grad school of Harvard. Beat Street, the movie was my all-time favorite.
Sorry, what's this Chinese spy Malaysia scam thingy? What are you talking about? What have I missed?
Break you off something proper. Love it or not, I'm the man of the hour, yeah.
Just when you thought my shine was burning out, them cats were drowning out in the heat of the night. There ain't no problems, baby, we can't get through. You gotta believe in me, and I'll believe in you.
Grease is the word. Oh, right, yeah, the Praz jail thing.
She was hot to death, like a soul in a bath. When you mark for death,
His lyrics are so funny, man. But yeah. If you learnt lyrics like that back in the day, like I did for... no, what I was doing, right? Oh, man, what a day. On one day, I bought the CD singles for... One day in 1997, I bought the CD single... Fucking hell. I bought the CD singles for Ghetto Superstar and Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. Probably the best day for music. But yeah, on my dad's Scion, which was one of those pocket organizer things, I was just listening to the song and typing out the lyrics. So actually some of the lyrics I know are wrong because I probably didn't know who Cassius Clay was at the time. I definitely didn't. But yeah, if you want to learn the lyrics to something, write them out, because they're ingrained in here forever now. Some people have like skills, some people have studied hard, they have a lot of knowledge, but no. Ghetto Superstar, Praz, Old Dirty Bastard, Maya, yeah? Sessions. The Grammy-winning artist and former member of the Fugees faced multiple counts over the failed conspiracy to help Malaysia. So I'm a quarter Malaysian, but I have no affiliation with the government. The rest is Irish, but I have no affiliation with their government. I don't belong anywhere. Conspiracy to help Malaysian businessman J-Ho. That's a nickname for Josh Homme, like J-Lo. Joe Lo and the Chinese government gain access to US officials. What? That's weird. Isn't the video for Ghetto... What am I talking about? We're on the internet. We can watch it. And I'll try not to do all the words, but I've told you that I do know them all. Yeah, this video is kind of like presidential and shit. Look at it. He was telling us all back then what he was going to do, and no one listened. We didn't listen. Superstar. Well then fuck Joe Lo, yeah? I've never been to Malaysia, I don't know anything about it, except for my grandpa came from Penang. But fuck you, Joe Lo, those are my people. Is that Halle Berry? What? It's Bill and Ted Bogus Journey. Some got hopes and dreams, we got ways and means. The supreme dream team always up with the scheme. From hubcaps to selling maps, you name the theme. Mirage to the top, floating on the screen. What the hell wanna stop me? I hated those without me. A million refugees with unlimited warranties. Black Caesar, dating top divas. Diplomatic middle age, no time for a visa. And just because, I'ma shoot them one by one. Got 5 sides to me, something like a pentagon. Strike with the forces of King Solomon. Letting bygone be bygone, and so on and so on. How to look in the ghetto, keeping it retro, expected from the get-go, lay low, let my mind shine like a halo. Yeah, I wrote some garbage lyrics for that, and it's actually something about turning on the D-Lo. I don't know what you're talking about, Praz. And why, Praz? Why? Why, Praz? Why? You've got a Ghetto Superstar in your resume. Forget all those Fugees songs. Forget that critically acclaimed group he was in. You've got Ghetto Superstar on your resume, and you're going to throw it all away? For Joe Lo? Pretty Joe Lo, if you're asking me. Here's an ODB banger. They're all bangers, Richie.
Yo, this is David Elliott.
We got all this shit named Ash, Pit Me on Gay, baby, Pimplicious style, Mason Gray, old dirty bastard. Who the fuck?
I don't have a problem with you fucking me, but I do have a problem with you not fucking me. That's the greatest lyric of all time. I've not heard this.
I'll die for you, do time for you, kill for you. A nigga was never good to you. Down that amount, what you gonna do?
So great.
Let's see hot dogs on the stick. The drinks are living French trips over the back of the back in the king size bed. Fit for queen, let's do the do. Oh, listen to Dion Warwick singing Deja Vu. This is a dream that I once knew. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't be breaking your heart. They're gonna tear us apart now, baby. Don't wanna tear us apart. Macy and ODB, too hot for the T. F-U-C and G, that's what you wanna do with your baby. Let's go to the park after dark. Ride some, stab 'em, and get on your knees. Leave behind you a Tommy doggy. Then go to the movies. I don't care which movie. I just wanna get some popcorn, make it salty.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I don't think I've seen it. I did watch an ODB documentary, for want of a better word, on the BET network in America one time. Just while I was off camera for a second, I was like, okay, oh yeah, I remembered. I'm sure all you guys know about the System of a Down cover of Shame by Wu-Tang. This is great. Could be, Richie. That's so great. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, I listened to this song for the first time with a Wu-Tang fan. Actually, no, that's not true. I played it, I already knew it, but I didn't know it was a Wu-Tang song, even though they say Wu-Tang in it. Anyway, played it to a Wu-Tang fan at uni, and just to see his mind get blown was great, because I think this cover's great. I mean, yeah. Serge does say the N-word a lot, but here we are. When he does ODB's rap, it's fucking hot. Cut. Yeah, Richie, good point. I think some of the comments though, some of the recent comments though, like oh my god. Who is this guy? Who is this guy doing this rap? It is RZA, is it? There you go. Hey, Farmer Langdon, what's up? It's a new verse though, isn't it? That's not in the original song. This bit. It's crazy, man.
For me, I get into shit, I let it out like diarrhea. Got burned once, but that was only gonorrhea. Dirty, I keep shit stinks in my drawer so I can get fuzzy funky for ya. Murder, taste the flame of the Wu-Tang. Here comes the tiger, his crane.
How can you not headbang? Get a bit of a Jey Uso. Yeah. Well. Bitch. Fuck his ass up. Yeah, because I think at the time I was like, I said to the Wu-Tang guy, I was like, who is this and what is this verse? And I think he said, I don't know both, so I've just assumed that was not a member of the Wu-Tang and it was just some guy. But now I feel like an idiot because it's RZA. Incredibly perceptive of you there, Farmer Langdon, but I can say for real, 100%, that I'm in a great mood right now. And that's partly down to you guys. So thank you so much, because this is the first ever Just Chatting stream, and I don't know what I'm doing. But we've been listening to some music. You've heard of music, right? Yeah, we've been doing some of that. No. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, with me, if there's something going on, I can't, it's usually written all over my face, and I will talk about it to friends or family. But even when I come to stream and I'm feeling, bad, low, whatever, none of this is fake, because when I get on the stream and we're chatting, it's all good, man, and I love it. And I've thanked everybody here many, many times for being there for me and bringing me up when I need it. So if this stream has that kind of effect on any other person, I think that's really cool. The first, let me play you the first System of a Down song I heard. So this is the first System of a Down song I ever heard, and it's obviously Serge does a bit of singing at the end, but it's Mace, Puff Daddy. Oh God, have you guys seen any of that Puff Daddy shit? Because he was always like laughably lame, but all of this stuff. Farmer Langdon. A few years later, I was like. Yeah, Toxicity, and then the first album, and me and my band at the time, we did Sweet Pea Sugar, and that was great. But this was pre that, and I think this South Park album's actually a little bit underrated. I think there's a lot of bangers on it. And this is System of a Down. You hear a bit of Surge at the end, but they're doing the music, and it's Mace, Puff Daddy, and Lil' Kim. But the Puff Daddy news is, because I just thought he was a hilariously bad dancer. But no, I think he might be the worst. Anyway, check it out.
How many niggas that'll die for you? How many get a quiche like the pie with you? I ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrareds on your head and they ride with you. How many niggas that'll die for you? How many get a quiche like the pie with you?
A lot of instances of the N-word on the stream tonight. But I can assure you it's all jest in the aid of celebrating hip-hop.
Ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrareds on your head and they ride with you. Well, I'ma ride for you. Would you ride for me? Well, I'ma die for you. Would you die for me? Obviously, we all know you type of cats. Let they man.
There you go, Kimberly. Yeah, I mean, I was just reading the inlay of the CD, like, after I got into System. I was like, whoa, dude. I had a main band at university. We were called Dr. Dark. Maybe we should play one of their songs in a bit. But we also did a death metal comedy band. We all wore luchador masks, and I was the vocalist. Oh my God! And the my band's vocalist was on the drums. But we covered this song to audition with. It is silent, yeah, but I was still young and stupid. We won't quit, belly this shit.
When I talk about a Benz, let you see the six. And when I'm talking to a hoe, let you meet my bitch. When pop talk, you niggas take heed to this. How many niggas that'll die for you? How many get the keys like to pie with you? I ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrared on your head and they ride with you. How many niggas that'll die for you? How many get the keys like to pie with you? I ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrared on your head and they ride with you. Come on. Down the act, down the script.
Come on, Richie. We'll play. Well, I've got a few old bands if people want to hear them, but we'll play some of my shit and then we'll play some of your shit.
We beef 89, still watch your back. A nigga smack me, I'ma smack him back. If it lead
to the guns, then that be that.
And lately, niggas that snake me, just make me wanna send them here without AC. Think something sweet, taste me. How much you really want it? Enough to put a mill on it or your deal on it? This shit Cancun, guess who I'm going with? My own nigga. See, I paid my own trip, make my own chips. I cop my own six, I knock my own shit like I'm on my own dick. My days are short, need cold break the fort. I'm knocked by the cops, come blaze the court.
Again. Remember when the System of a Down drama came out as really, really right wing? You can't write it. All those years they're making those very political songs, and the drummer's like, I better not say anything. Oh God, I hope none of them ask me a question about politics. I love Bush! Oh no! Oh God, I said it!
And don't niggas doubt, but go on the show. Disrespect the spin like a man below your belt. Me, I always laugh, so I never go for self. Had $1,000 bills with Teddy Roosevelt. Better slow down, telling you now.
You're gonna fix the sound in post now, Richie. Damn.
50 shots, spit at you, and that's not a whole round. Where I leave the furniture, think it was co-found. Think the lowdown, messing with mates, gotta go down. One more can I stay with hate?
Oh God, yeah.
I ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrared on your head and they ride with you.
I do have video of that death metal band, which you're not going to be seeing today. That kind of shit goes behind the paywall, like all of the backyard wrestling stuff. My friend who was involved in the backyard wrestling, who said, definitely don't make this public on YouTube. Imagine if you found out I was charging people to see it. It is worth it though.
I ain't talking about those that get high with you. Niggas know infrared on your head and they ride with you. Right, I'm a roll with my motherfucking
God.
Bitches ain't around when it's time to go to war. This shit here,
nothing to fuck with. I'm the same bitch. Show you what I try your luck with. Sorry, I'm very white.
Think I'm pussy? I dare you to stick your dick in this. Chrome fofo, inconspicuous in the 600.
Shit's ridiculous. And listen to that.
Like E.F. Hutton.
I mean, John is an amazing drummer, obviously. And listen to the little.
To the beat, to the motherfucking EE. Caught my CD. Now all y'all wanna be me. See me on the TV. Bezel dipped in 3D. Peep this TV.
That's right, Kimpler. It is a work. It will be a workaround.
I get it on. Money keep growing.
I slip on cause I'm bad to the bone in the danger zone.
I hold my own when the pain is gone.
Like a sprinter, you enter.
So why should I throw my blows and doubles? Do a bit upstairs.
Yeah, Simon, she's really good, man.
My nigga big, I'm a ride for. But it ain't too many niggas that I die for. How many niggas that I die for?
Also, like, it's Puffy, like, legitimately behind the Biggie and Tupac murders. Like, is that what? Is that like what we've? Is that like? Is that it? Is that actually what happened? We get a little bit of Serge singing now. All the Chef stuff on that album. Honestly, underrated album. And you go back and you look at that inlay. The musicians, System, Ozzy, ODB, Joe Strummer, Perry Farrell, Flea. Goes on and on and on. Goes on and on and on and on. Right, need to have another break. The more you chat, the more you drink. Made a mental note. Gonna come back with one of my old bands, and then we're gonna do one of Richie's old bands, And if anyone else has got music from their old bands, why don't you post it and we'll listen to it in a minute after these words from our sponsors. AIDS. We've done it. Let's do it again.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
The ambassador's receptions are noted in society for their host's exquisite taste that captivates his guests.
好吃极了。
Ferrero Rocher, a taste sensation, rich, luxurious, unique.
Eccellente.
Monsieur, with Ferrero Rocher, you're really spoiling us.
Ferrero Rocher, a sign of good taste.
भारी भूख लगी है।
कैडबरी फ्यूज, इसे खाने के लिए भारी भूख और खिलाने के लिए भारी हाथ लगता है।
कैडबरी फ्यूज भारी है।
夢は夢なんかじゃない。夢のコラボだ。
クリマス、バーディー、ハンバーグラー、そしてゴジラがついにベアブリックに。欲しい。
欲しい。限定は限定なんですよ。これどこで買うんでしょうね、これ。
アプリで抽選販売。総員応募準備。祈りましょう。マクドナルド限定夢のベアブリック。
皆さん応募しましょうや。
トロットットット。
Hear him do the. I'm loving it. Well, I am loving it. Great stuff. Now this is one of my old bands. This is Record Department. I'm playing you one of their songs because just better than Dr. Dark. That's something. Dr. Dark. Anyway, this is Decisions by Record Department. Check this shit out. Who's that drummer? Do it, Kibler. Yeah, it's a bit block party, damn it.
Where do we go when we've been hopping on, but no one's listening?
That bass is so good.
It's got to be known that I am not
I don't know how to play bass.
with the skin I'm living in. I'm coming up slow, and if you want to watch me, I will too. And
I've never ever noticed that it sounds a lot like Helicopter by Block Party before.
You're far too cynical.
I didn't write it. Great voice on that singer, Johnny. I know his name. We'll pick up the bass, Simon, because we have to start that new band. And we have to do it now! Now! Now!
What do I know?
You spin the stick here, and then you go.
I can't be sure that there is nothing wrong when I'm not fitting. If you believe in all the things you say, you're far too cynical. I've got nothing to give you, tick the box, it's not applicable.
Richie, have you got that? Have you cleaned up that song for me yet? Because I need it now. That's right, Silent, buy it! In a minute, there's claps. We recorded claps in the studio. I just remember we were all so chuffed with the way it came out. I was certainly aware that this band, they were more indie than like I would. But as a drummer, you kind of slot in where you can. And they were my friends and we had great times. And these songs, man, I really rate them. They've aged really well. This is the claps.
We die, oh, I've been told I'm alive, oh, I don't know why we're trying. Oh, what a life we're getting old till we die, oh, I can't decide, oh, I can't decide, oh, I can't decide, oh, I can't decide why I'm still here, why I'm still here.
Was 2009 or two or
If I don't know why, then I don't know why.
that's a different song. That's Settle Down. There's 3 record department songs on Spotify if you're interested. 2009, I'm going to say that was recorded. I could be off by a year, but yeah, honestly, like that. The band sounded a lot like the first Radiohead album, Pablo Honey, but genuinely, until now, I don't know. Sounds exactly like Helicopter. Anyway, my hands are clean. There are songs that I went in and just thought, oh, I'd do that Dave Grohl bit there and this fucking bit here, and just steal that. But I was quite happy with that. Decisions beat. Because they had a drummer before in that band. A girl drummer.
A woman.
And one of the songs, Peace and Quiet, this was like a kind of beat that it took a little bit of time to get my head around. The bit in the middle. I'll play it another time. It's Richie's time to shine. I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. Oh my God. Dude, how many people? We got video. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Yes, finally. Richie, which are you?
This is the greatest and best song in the world. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here,
Giant pixels on these old YouTube videos.
we was hitchhiking down when all of a sudden,
Holy shit, he's in the crowd.
a shiny demon in the middle of the road, and he sang. Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul.
What are these gigs you played at, Richie? My God.
We looked at each other, and we said,
Richie, which one are you? Okay.
and we played the verse in the came in mind. It just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see what a one make two and two and one make three. It was destiny.
Oh shit, yeah, I did recognize that bit. Holy shit, man. I didn't want to say, oh, that one's you, isn't it? In case I was wrong. But my God. Jesus, Richie. Why did you quit life on the road? Nay. We're just normal men. Props to you, dude. Isn't it a shame that you can't see it clearly enough? There is a Dr. Dark song I would play. Actually. Richie, these vocals are amazing, dude. Well, now we've really got to do that karaoke stream, haven't we? Or maybe I'll just watch you do one. And this is great, man, because if we lose Jack Black, God forbid, we've got a superior replacement waiting in the wings, haven't we? Yes. Yes, we have. What venue is this, Richie? You've got like a fucking... Did you say that ran from a New Japan show? Amazing. What college is it? Still though, what a look. Dude. I think you should just do singing streams going forward, don't you think? Oh yeah, now I can tell it's you. Because that's your speaking voice. The voice that I hear, you know, usually. Amazing. Right, yeah, like I said, I've got some I've got a Dr. Dark video that I can play, and I'm gonna. But I have 2 Dr. Dark videos, so my question to you is this. Do you want to hear a cover, or do you want to hear a Dr. Dark original? Now, the Dr. Dark original, the video is pretty cool. And we recorded a version of the song Hangover, featured in the video. But I don't know what happened to my copy of it, but I don't have it on any PCs or anything, and I don't know why. Hold on, I'll just here we go. Play both. I love it. We did a gig that was so bad, and we filmed it. So just like Queens of the Stone Age all getting that tattoo on their ribs after that terrible gig they played, it was good to see that, to then know what not to do. All right, well, okay. Cover first, and then original. Okay, great. Yeah, and so this is at my college / university, and University of Kent, Canterbury. And at the end of every year, they do a Battle of the Bands festival kind of thing in Keynes College, and they call it K-Stock. Keynes Stock. Not the greatest name, because it sounds like Wayne Stock, but that's not the original one, is it? Woodstock's the original one. Anyway, here's Dr. Dark at Keynes Stock 2006 with a little bit of Toxic.
Okay, here we go. So everyone, you've got to help me out here, okay?
As soon as I saw that we had a violinist, I said, let's do Toxic. Obviously, let's do Toxic. Long hair, Chris, as well. That's the same drum kit. I got a load of stuff nicked on this day, unfortunately. Good days. Cowbell. Kimpler, that's amazing. I've got to tell him that. His name is also Chris. And we liked a lot of the same music, but everyone gave him shit for loving Dashboard Confessional. Yeah. Dr. Dark. Yeah, we came third 2 years in a row. What's that about? Third. And one time, someone called Ellie Goulding won. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, this girl's going to go nowhere. This is Hangover, our big set closer, a party song, and no mistake. I love it. I hope you love it. I can't actually drum this song right now at my current drumming skill. It's relentless. It's so fast. It took me a while to be able to play it. And here it is. It's like, it's this the whole time. I mean, they're loving it, and why shouldn't they? Amazing. Oh, Richie, what a compliment. Again, it's about Hangover. It's a student crowd, they get it. They know what it's all about. The fact that it's filmed in the crowd as well, it's just so frenetic. And it's a great encapsulation of what it was like to be there. I mean, don't film just the crowd though, Ned. Typical Ned. He really did. But it's really cool. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Like, oh, what's happened with the camera? You'll see. I'm sorry, it's all disorientating. Yeah! On stage now! Nice. We're not even there yet. Beatboxing breakdown. Don't forget what your mama said. Have a glass of water before you go to bed. Don't forget what your mama said. If you don't, you feel it in your head. You wake up in the morning and you feel like shit. Ooh. And praise his name, praise him. This is cool. Watching this with you guys is very cool. And then the best bit, just an added bit. Get wasted. You don't say that to crowds anymore. Get wasted, everyone, now! Yeah, good times. 2006, summer, right before summer 2006. We've got a Richie original as well now. What a treat. This is you know, we're spoiling you.
Hey there, how you doing? We're Hicksville Rock City, and this is our new song. It's called Can't Get Up Since You're Gone. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Why don't you speak with the accent?
No. There's a part of me that's missing since you've gone. Think about the guy you're kissing. You went and left me broken and alone. I reached down, but nothing seems to grow. Can't get up.
This is groovy.
Ever since you gone, can't get up. So I had to write this song. Can't get up. Ever since you gone, can't get up. Even on my own.
Is the middle eight about how it's actually very common and happens to a lot of guys actually?
Since you've been gone, there's a part of me that's died. Since you've been gone, wanna look you in the eyes. Since you've been gone, all the life is out of whack. Since you've been gone, one more time let me slam it in the back door now. Ever since you've gone, can't get up.
And me neither, man.
So I had to write this song. Can't get it up.
This is catchy as fuck, man.
Ever since you gone, can't get it up. Even on my own.
Look how serious you are. Oh no, Do you know what I mean? The faces on both of you, all business. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what you think? You think there's a humour element to the song? No, this is real life.
Even on my own, can't get it up.
Does it just break?
Even on my own, can't get it up. Ever since you gone, can't get it up. So I had to write this song, can't get it up.
It's great, dude.
Ever since you gone, can't get it up. So I had to write this song.
But now I sit here and I
Thank
think.
you very much. We're Hicksville Rock City, and we expect this song to be a big Pearl Jam Germany was for childhood suicide.
I
See us full
Yeah, I
throttle.
do remember. Yeah, I stream on. No, this guy's fine. That was amazing. It's really catchy. And yeah, I sit here and I think now, music's loss is Twitch's gain, right? Now we spoke about the backyard wrestling, so I won't show you a whole pay-per-view, but I did a little ECW This Is Extreme style a promo highlight reel thing. So we'll play that, and then we'll play that other Richie song, and then I'm gonna get out of here. What do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a price was paid. You guys, don't worry about that. The footage that you just saw, that was in my parents' back garden, and after that day, that was the 4th pay-per-view that we did. And after that, I couldn't get out of bed. I felt so awful. And I wasn't like a super fit guy, but also we've been taking bumps all day, more than one match. Just felt awful. Anyway, this is NHBW. This is NHBW. It is No Holds Barred Wrestling. And this is No Holds Barred. Didn't write the music, but that's fine, right? This is public on YouTube.
Gotta keep them separated.
How cool is that ring, though? That's me! Look at that fucking dropkick. I was well chuffed with the height on that. Well chuffed with it. It's not that great, but I remember... It's... yes, I'm a Nepo baby. My parents are lords, all right? No. No, I'm joking. I was turning it down, but yeah, this is yes, that's my parents' garden. But it ends that it doesn't all that land in the back. That's not all. You know, I'm not Simba. But this was a botch. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Richie. I was able to get it up that day. And a bang! It's Foxy Too Hotty. They're a completely different character. The commentary... Oh, God. Stop doing those things, Christopher. The commentary, though, is one of the best things about these shows. They're so fucking funny. And I'm not one of the commentators who's funny, so I can say that. Yes, the Fox Factor. He had a heart attack. His gimmick was that he was old because he looked... Come on now. Count them into the Fox Factor out of a top rope nothing. When did you see that? Just there. That's... What were we doing? Pedigree! That was an Anywhere Falls match. Okay, that's the... That was at the last one that we did, and pretty much no one else. Well, lots of people came, but we didn't take it super seriously. Some of us more than others, embarrassingly. But no one gave a shit at this last one. And this Hurricane Rana through a table really, really hurt. And it happens, and I think the commentators are like, yeah. Hey, no.
Separated.
Nice. Yeah, see, I didn't want to have that protection underneath my table bump, but it sucked, man. Also, everyone's like, no pile drivers. I was like, oh yeah? Have some of this. Well, Richie, exactly. I could have put more clips in here, but at the time I only had these, so then these just play in reverse. Yeah, it's great, Ash. And we're all fine, Simon. We all lived. But it's alright, it does finish big. It finishes on my infamous botch. So I was trying to do the Grandmaster Sexay leg drop, but the things give way. The thing gives way. You'll see it. Here we go. That's a popular clip on this channel, actually. That's No Holds Barred Wrestling right there. Another original from Richie, and then yeah, I'm gone. Hicksville Rock City is great. I don't know if you've done karaoke streams, Richie, but I've not seen them, and I've never heard your voice like this, like caramel in my ears, and I sit here and I think, my God, why? Start putting this stuff on compact discs and post them to every address in the world, Richie. Why haven't you done that already? All we got left is this band. Twitch Sings was the thing I was trying to say, Richie. What's that karaoke thing that? And yeah. It's not on anymore. I wish I'd have known about it then. Imagine. We could have sung that song by John Lennon. And ever since that I'm meeting my hand, don't get me wrong, you don't know what I mean. Me and my hand, we work as a team. Coming to something. Is this song about wanking too, Richie? Is it? You can tell us. Is this okay? I just have to ask. Ever since you gone, ever since you, I get no pleasure from me. The guitar is so rhythmic, and as a drummer, I like that. There's no volume. What's TIAS? Am I allowed to know? John, well, tell me what it is contradiction. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but just last week I tried it on the cat. Coming us out there, coming us out there, coming us out there. Ever since you gone, coming us out there, coming us out there. Because I didn't know what you were saying then. Ever since you break down. I'm always here for a breakdown. Oh yeah. Put us up there. Put us up there. Put us up put two and two together there, Ash, can't you? Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible stuff. Richie, thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, Twitch. I don't even know if I'm streaming. Like when did it close? But yeah, I think I started streaming, and say after a Rock Band stream, it was usually okay for like 24 hours, and then it would get muted. And now it's like straight away, obviously. But I don't do as many Rock Band streams as I used to. Now I think we're going to leave it right there, everybody. But this has been amazing. Yeah, that's when I started end of March or start of April 2020. So my fourth year anniversary has just gone by. We didn't do anything. 4 years. That is a long time. That's a while, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing is that you can just stream whatever you like on Twitch. You know, well, Rock Band stream, Top of the Pop stream, and as long as you don't have the VOD, it's all good. But it sucks because I love having my VODs there, but I also like playing real music, obviously. You guys, I guess then that is the end of the first ever official Just Chatting stream on this channel, and thanks so much for being here for it, you guys. Now, thank you for being here for the stream. Now, when's the next film screening for Ash? What's it going to be? And can we ever do one of the, not the biggest, but one of the big films that Ash hasn't seen? Can we do that on stream one day? Maybe. What do you reckon? Oh, now you tell me, Richie. When and where? Well, I know where. When? Oh, Jesus, Mike! What are you talking about? What's the Great Snail? I'm not sure if everyone would love to hear your thoughts on the dilemma. Okay. Oh, okay. The dilemma of if you take the deal of getting $1 million a year for the rest of your life, but there's a snail chasing you at all times. And if it catches up to you, it kills you. You can't stop the snail in any way. But $1 million would be able to buy something that could stop the snail, don't you think? Yes, Richie, exactly. Well, okay, yeah, I'll go with the. I'll take the money, and I'll tell you why. Because yeah, I can't stop the snail, but I tell you who can. Father Time. Eventually, time will catch up to this devious snail. Get rid of him, and I'll be rich, filthy, stinking rich. Mike, did you reply? What day works for you best next weekend? That's completely non sequitur, off-stream conversation. Don't even worry about it. Oh, how old is this snail question? Where have I been? Just moved to Japan, yeah. Or move into the sky. Like Bioshock. Well, I mean, this doesn't seem... Well, yeah, I'll have to say no to the money then. Because how am I going to how are you going to sleep? How are you ever going to sleep if this snail is coming after you eternally? You know, and it's no point in putting the millions of dollars that I'm going to get into anti-snail research if it can never be stopped. It's an impossible quandary, Mike, and quite frankly, it's just left me angered. Yeah, live in the sky. I'd take the money, I'd live in the sky. The snail... No. You said the snail is eternal. You didn't say it was a smart snail. You didn't say the snail knows how to board aircraft, did you? I'll just go to Columbia, Silent. You saw it in that game. Rooster Teeth about 15 years ago, feels like. Oh yeah? I didn't know what? I've never watched a single Rooster Teeth production, ever, 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 ever. I have seen some slow-mo guys, but that's not even it. And they're not... yeah, Gavin from the Slow Motion Guys. The Slow Motion Guys, that's their name. But yeah, hey, Rooster Teeth, another thing, right? They're shut down, right, or are closing. Just brings us back to how we kicked off the stream with complaining about all the good people losing their jobs. Fuck. Yeah, and on that bombshell, on that positive, well, we're nearly at 3 hours. Is anyone live? Should we give someone a raid? So yeah, I don't know what we're doing over the weekend. There may be a stream tomorrow. There may not be. There may be a stream on Sunday. There may not be. I'm guessing that there will be a stream on one of those days. But which day? I can't tell you at this point in time. But yes, I saw Angle as well, Farmer. Let's do it. You guys are the best. Just ruined the catchphrase early there by accident. But you are. And what further proof do I need than everybody joining me on this raid? Okay. Sorry. It's all that chatting. Everybody, thank you so much for chilling out, watching the very first official Just Chatting stream on the channel. You know what it's like when you're breathing oxygen and you're talking words. Christ. I'm fine. I'm honestly fine. Yes, I'll see you again at some point over the weekend. As soon as I know, you will know. But we're going to raid Angle Fan right now. So if you can join, please do. If you can't join, dead. You're dead to me. Copy and paste this raid text if you have the means. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you for being you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for coming along on the raid. Don't forget the Joker. Well, and remember that the final event is the Eliminator. All right? I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Thank you and good night.